Here we have the new 2025 GMC Acadia. This one comes in the elevation trim level. It's a front wheel drive model. We do have the midnight edition on here, so I'll show you the features of that here in a minute. But ebony twilight metallic is the paint. Cortec After Dark is the interior. And then the powertrain is a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder made into an 8-speed automatic transmission. But to the front end here, just a great design ever since it got the redesign in 24. LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and LED fog lamps. You can see the front parking sensors integrated ever so nicely there. And again, with the midnight edition, we do get that blacked out grille and accents. So it gives it kind of a murdered out look there, and it looks so good. We also get these 22-inch aluminum wheels. And again, the accents. But passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. We get express down on all 4 doors, and then one-touch automatic up and down for the driver's side. Power mirror controls are there. We do get blind spot monitors, power door lock controls. I like the trim here. It's not wood grain, but it does feel and look nice. And I like the mirror finish there as well. Power lift gate, Bose sound system, electronic parking brake. We can go through our drive modes there, auto stop toggle. Pedals down there. Hood release, manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And here's the power driver's seat. 2-way power lumbar support is included here. But I want to give a big thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Acadia today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to get the best price on one of these in your area, click on that second link down below. Takes a minute to fill out that information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on one of these. But you all pause anywhere you need to, and I call this the midnight edition. It's the black edition. But I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. Let's go ahead and check out this rear seat room. So very good space back here, even with the panoramic roof. Still have a couple inches of headroom, excuse me. Seat back pockets on both sides. Rear AC controls with 3-stage heated outboard seats. You get 2 USB-C charge ports and a 3-prong household plug-in. So look at the front. Look at the third row. Now I am disappointed that GM still has not figured out how to put the blinds in the back, or the sunscreen, because that's a big deal for a lot of consumers, and I feel like Honda's kind of got it. Hyundai and Kia have it, and I feel like GM needs to just catch up there. But LED tail lamps, beautiful rear end there, dual exhaust, trailer hitch is integrated down there. And cargo space is pretty generous, I think, for a 3-row SUV that has the room that this does. But it has the drivability of a mid-sized car, in my opinion. If you want to fold this down for whatever reason, just pull up there, pull and push, and when the seat up front is up far enough, you can fold that flat. Bottle holders in the third row with the USB-C port on both sides, and then your top tethers are there if you ever want to hook your car seat up. So this is just kind of showing the second row folded flat. We can just pull that there to get that there. And with the third row folded flat, you can run longer objects through to the front. And then our front passenger seat there, 2-way power lumbar support, power. Then we have that run-through area there for a small purse or handbag with a 12-volt glove compartment here. And then back to the front end. Mostly covered up there is that 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. But now let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So nice leather wrap steering wheel here. Of course, with the Super Cruise, we have the sensor there and then the indicator there. And there's the horn. Love the newer screen here. We get AM, FM, XM radio, Bluetooth audio, Amazon Alexa, USB, and then we have the podcast as well, if you want to get those through Google. And then we do have wireless CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility here, which don't expect to see that much longer. GM's trying to get rid of it, but Google Maps, once everything's set up, it's pretty neat to use. Auto Park Assist, pretty simple again. It's not perfect, but it's pretty neat. We get dual zone automatic climate controls. We can adjust them from the screen. We can use a touch down here, or we can use these as knobs, which is pretty neat. And then you can cut the whole system on or off there. 3-stage heated front seats too. Headlamp controls are there. We can toggle that lane keeping system. And then all of your extra controls, including the fog lights, the auto high beams, and all of that is in there. There's a backup camera with that bird's eye view. Front camera as well. We do get curbside view, excuse me. And then my favorite thing is the vehicle status report. So I can just go in here and literally pull up my tire pressure, brake pad life, engine air filter, oil, and then battery voltage. So love how that's included there, and the graphics are just so nice. Or you can just go below here and actually go through each menu. So your maintenance stuff will be here, gauges, and then the trip meter. Love the volume knob as well. But down here, wireless charging pad, bottle holders are here. And one other thing I always like to point out, in the settings, if you ever want to change the important features, you can go in here and turn on teen driver, rear seat reminder, buckle to drive, adjust your super cruise here. So if you don't like it to do the auto lane change for you, you can turn that off. And then if you go into the system settings here, change your units of measurement or your language right in there. Now, while we're looking in the center console cubby space, I'm going to retract the panoramic roof cover there, the sunshade. There's a space in there with a removable tray. And once the roof is all the way back, you can tilt, or once the sunshade's all the way back, you can tilt or slide the actual roof. So pretty big size there. And I like how quiet it is as well. All of your controls for that right in here. Sunglasses holders there. Hazards here along with that OnStar. And then you do get the nice vanity mirror there with the LED lights. Now back to the steering wheel. Blinkers are on the left side. When the low beams are on, you can toggle those high beams or flash there. Front wiper fluid is here. You can adjust the wipers there, and then you have the rear wipers here, and then pull either way for that rear wiper fluid. And then here we have the shifter. So it's like a normal column shifter. Just hit the brake, pull for neutral, down for drive, up for reverse, press P for park. And then we do have paddle shifters as well, which is always fun if you ever want to use those. So you want to go ahead and put in drive, and then you have that low mode there, and that's where you can actually manually adjust those paddle shifters if you so choose. Now with the adaptive cruise, or the super cruise, excuse me, you can turn the adaptive on or off there, adjust the speed, and then the gap adjust for that is there. And then for the super cruise to be activated, just turn on adaptive cruise and then hit that there. And when it's applicable, this will light up. Heated steering wheel toggle, mute button, Bluetooth, and then voice recognition. Go through your audio sources here. And then you can go through the actual gauge cluster sub-menus. I think it's 4 of them, just by hitting that. This one only have 3. Yeah, I guess this one just has 3, but up there is the heads-up display. Push button start. Finally, key fob with remote start. And now let's go ahead and take this 2025 GMC Acadia Elevation out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in the Acadia Elevation here, in terms of the power output, I really do like the the 2.5 Turbo 4, especially coming out of corners in sport mode. Now you can adjust those here, so you have tourist, sport, snow and ice. Then you actually do get a tow haul mode, which is nice for that light towing. But I'm gonna put it into sport mode here, and I'm gonna put it in a low mode too. Let's see how it shifts. Not gonna give it everything, but I'm gonna give it a little something. So it's kind of weird in how it accelerates when you're in that low mode. So I'm gonna put it back into the regular drive mode, give myself some space since no one's behind me, and then I'm actually gonna give it a legitimate pull here. Here we go. It always has more to give, that turbocharger, so that's very nice. The power is great. Now I'm gonna see if we have enough room to test out the Super Cruise. So once I'm in the lane, it should let me use it. So there it is there. So lane centering, full on adaptive cruise there. Does most of the work for you. You just have to keep your eyes on the road. And that's how that works. But I'm gonna get off of this exit here. And then it'll cancel out on the exit lane. For whatever reason, it's working now, but awesome. Most of the time it doesn't. So I don't know if that's an update or whatever. Or maybe it's because I didn't start using it in the exit lane, I don't know. But ride quality is good even with these 22s. Sound acoustics in here are pretty good even though it's a tad windy out. And I just like the driving dynamics of this. It's quick, it's agile, still comfortable, smooth, and easy to maneuver. I'm gonna take it out of sport mode now. Now this elevation is pretty decked out. We do have the luxury package, which includes the heads-up display. We have the panoramic roof. The midnight or black edition package, I don't know why I keep wanting to call it midnight, but the black edition package is included. And this one is just very well optioned for an elevation. And for 56 grand, I think is a pretty good option just because it's very luxurious and it's what a lot of people will be okay with paying for, just having the looks that this does. But the 22s are great. Whoever designed this, just in terms of the looks, did a fantastic job in terms of the package, just having the black accents, the blacked out grille, the gloss black aluminum wheels. It looks mean, it really does. If someone were to upgrade to this from a minivan, they would be very, very pleased, I'm sure. Now I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Acadia today. This does have a lifetime powertrain warranty. Most of their new vehicles do. Just check on that, because not all of them do, especially EVs. They don't have the full-on lifetime powertrain warranty. And if you're looking to get the best deal in your area, just click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out that info. I'll get the local dealers fighting to get you that best price. But a pretty an easygoing SUV, I think. It's at almost 60 grand, well, halfway to 60 grand from 50, but it's still very nice for what you get. The looks are incredible. I love the new powertrain. And then just the Super Cruise, everything you get here is nice. The only thing I'm missing is probably cool seats, but you get that with the Acadia, you pay more money. So this is nicely equipped for staying under 60 grand, I think. Now, if you want to go with the Traverse, you can do that. The new Enclave is nice as well. But I think the Acadia, well, the Acadia comes in second to me behind the Traverse in terms of the look. Chevy knocked it out of the park with the RS and the Z71s on the new Traverse. Those are bad rides. But this one's still very elegant, and if you just like GMC, this is the way to go. This will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 GMC Acadia Elevation.